Let's get going. So good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Chair Yoga Express. It's Judith. And if you are new to the class, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome, of course. We're so happy you're here with us. So all you need for the class is a chair. I have a standard metal folding chair here. No wheels for sure, and preferably no arms. Should you happen to have extra props like yoga props, like a strap or some blocks or some hand weights, great, have those handy. They're optional, and if you don't have them, don't worry. So I will try to give you modifications as we go. And just remember that if whatever is being offered for your body this morning is not doable for whatever reason, you can modify. You could do another posture, or you could skip it altogether. So you decide what's the best for your body this morning. You are in charge, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the feet about shoulder width apart. Let's just start by swinging the arms here. Arms like wet noodles, empty coat sleeves. And the idea here is to just shift the weight from side to side. Maybe you want to lift the opposite heel as you twist and look over the opposite shoulder or not. Just noticing. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep twisting and turning. And now with a soft fist or heel of the hand, you're going to tap directly underneath the collarbone, the clavicle, and still twisting and looking over your shoulder to the wall behind. It's a great way to twist and squeeze on the spine, bringing in fresh blood, life force, chi. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep turning. Now you're going to tap yourself on the shoulder like you've congratulating yourself. Now we're tapping on the back part of the lung. We just finished tapping on the front point of the lung, reflexology. Nice and gentle. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep twisting. Now tap your torso. The back hand's going to tap up higher by the kidneys. If you can still twist and look over the shoulder, that's good. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we can slowly unwind, but just don't abruptly stop. I don't want you to get dizzy. And then bringing that to stillness, hands on hip crease or waist, perhaps. We'll start moving the hips, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Think about squeezing the navel to the spine as you circle into the back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's come back to center. Now let's circle the hips in the opposite direction. Big full breaths as you inhale forward, exhale, squeezing the navel to the spine as you round in the back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center, rolling some shoulders now, moving up the body. Nice and gentle. So you're drawing invisible circles in the air with the shoulders. We'll do 4 in this direction, 3, 2, and 1. Let's circle the other way. Noticing any differences in that direction. Maybe there's more discomfort, maybe there isn't. Maybe it feels exactly the same. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake out the arms. You can either take your hands, the 4 fingers together with the thumb, little bird beak hands, or you can just use your fingertips. And we're going to start tapping right here in the center of the chest. Right here, right over the heart center. We're also tapping on the thymus gland. It's a thymus thump. And the thymus is responsible for immunity and probably a lot of other things too. And we're just tapping to awaken the body's energy. So now they're billing tapping as acupuncture without the needles. So you can actually tap on these reflexology points with your fingers or your hand. Let's extend that right arm and we're going to tap down the inside of the right arm. Flip the arm and tap up the outside of the arm, the yang meridian. Let's tap on the neck and the shoulders. Don't forget the armpit. And 2 more times, going down the inside of the arm, the yin meridian. Flip it over, going up the outside of the arm, the yang meridian. Spending a few taps up here by the neck and the shoulder. That's a nice tight area. And then tapping under the armpit. Last time, down the inside of the arm. Flip it up the outside of the arm, yang meridian. Tapping on the neck and the shoulder, tapping in the armpit. And we're going to go back now to the thymus, back to the center, just where we were. You can go up and down the torso. And then coming out now to the other arm, the opposite arm, tapping down the inside, flipping the arm, tapping it back up the outside, tapping neck and shoulder. Whee! Don't forget the armpit. That's a nice place where the lymph likes to dump, all right? So now we're going to go back down the inside, back up the outside. Yes, ooh, this should feel good. And then tapping on the neck and shoulder. Don't forget the armpit. Last time, down the inside of the arm. Flip it, go up the outside of the arm. Ah. Tapping on the neck and the shoulder. And don't forget the armpit. And then just shaking everything out. So we've got that upper body stimulated now. Let's take the arms in goalpost arms, goddess arms in yoga. We're going to do 3 inhales. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, straight the arms and blow it away. Blow away any stress of the day or the week, whatever's working for you. Here, let's go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, straighten the arms. At your own pace. Last one. Very nice. Just getting out any tension that may have crept in there. Let's work a little bit now in the lower body. I'll be near the chair for support. You could also be near a wall if you have an available wall to use for balance, to help with balance, or a large piece of furniture that's not going to move when you start pushing on it. Same idea for the chair, all right? So let's take the feet directly under the hips, toes point forward, lift right heel, and you're going to spread those toes nice and wide. Place the heel down, lift left heel, spread the 5 toes wide. Place it down, shifting the weight very gently from side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet are flat. We lift the right heel. Start circling that ankle, getting those ankles lubricated and also strengthening them. This should help to avoid falling or help you recover should you find yourself falling. Let's go the other direction. Breathing, standing tall on that supporting left leg. And then slowly bringing that heel back down to earth. Shift the weight into the right leg. Lift the left heel. Same idea. You're circling the ankle. The ankle joint initiates the movement. So everything else, the knee, the thigh, are passive, just going along for the ride. And let's circle in the other direction when you find the opportunity to move and shift. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then shake it out. Now, if you have a block, might want to grab a block here. If you don't have a block, don't panic. You could take your chair, turn it around, and you can place your hands on the chair seat for support if you need support when we're down in these big squats that we're going to go into right now. So here, the legs are wide. If you have a yoga mat, make sure both feet are on the sticky mat. You might want to face the long edge of your mat. Hands can rest on hip crease or waist. Knees track over toes as we inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's go for 8, or as many as you can manage. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down in this big squat on 1. Now the torso is upright. Try not to lurch forward with the torso. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. Little pumps here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's re-straighten the legs. Maybe the feet want to come slightly more narrow, but not too much. We're going to go back into our plie. Inhale, bend. Lift right heel, place it down. Left heel, place it down. Lifting and stretching for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's return to a very low, deep squat. Optimum, not maximum. You're going to take the right shoulder, drift it over towards the left knee. I've got my left forearm resting on the left thigh. We're looking over that left shoulder to the wall behind. Meanwhile, the right hand presses into the right thigh. The right thigh presses into the right hand. An isometric press going on the right and a wide-legged twist on the left for 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more if you can stand it. 4, 3, pump the belly. 2, 1. Coming back to center slowly, slowly. Left shoulder migrates in the direction of the right knee. Now the right forearm rests on the right thigh. Now we're looking over right shoulder to the wall behind. Right hand rather, meanwhile, presses into left hand presses into left thigh. I'll get it in a minute. So we're doing isometric press on the left and a wide-legged standing twist on the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Coming back to center. Let's go ahead and rise up. We'll stay in the squat. Hands come to prayer here. Shifting the weight over to the right. You're going to look to the left. Everything else moves to the right. Come back to center. Shift it to the left. So you're looking over the opposite shoulder as you shift side to side. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to center. Coming back to center, arms to the side. Let's heel toe the feet together or step the feet together. And then we're going to go one more time. Big full breath up. Inhale up. Exhale forward. And now we're in just a standard forward fold, Uttanasana. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Maybe some horse lips, some Mr. Ed. Activating the muscles in the face. Little micro bends with the knees left and right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs come to straight, and I'll do this in profile. So the hands start at the ankles, drag them up the shins halfway, a series of flat back lifts. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then hands can rest on thighs. Slowly stack the bones as you come up to standing. Roll the shoulders, open the chest. Very nice. We'll move this off to the side. Again, coming to your chair, wall, or piece of furniture. If you need help with balance, you like a little extra support, that's fine. The leg closest to the chair is the right leg. Let's flex the left foot. The left leg is straight. Maybe you want to lift it up to waist high. That's the optimum, is waist high. Whatever can work for you. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly de-escalate, not too quickly. Shake out both feet and legs. Again, resting on that right leg, keeping the left leg straight, the foot flexed out to the side now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Again, shaking out both sides, feet and legs. Now, maybe still resting the weight in the right leg. Left foot is still flexed, and we're going to go across the midline, strengthening the interior quad muscle here. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And now we can shake them out. Now let's shift to the other side. The leg closest to your chair, wall, or piece of furniture would be the left leg. Right leg is straight, right foot stays flexed. Slowly start swinging the straight leg back and forth. Nice and gentle. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly de-escalate. Nothing fast. Just shake out the feet and the legs. Again, weight is in the left leg. Right leg is still straight. Right foot is still flexed. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake out both feet and legs. Give yourself a little bit rebalancing here. A weight is in the left leg again. Same idea with the right, crossing the midline. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then again, giving yourself a break by shaking out the legs. Now let's adjourn to the chair. Yay. And if you have extra props, have them nearby. Just so you have to go searching for them. And then we're going to adjust the chair, mindfully placing the bum closer to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair seat. We don't want you collapsing in the back, okay? So maybe you want to pull flush away from sits bones here. So you get a nice stable connection to your chair seat. The legs and feet are in parallel. And what we're going to do here is exhale. Both feet go out to the side, come back to neutral. Inhale, internal rotation, neutral. External rotation, neutral. Internal rotation, neutral. We'll do 8, 7, don't rush it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Back to parallel. Lift right heel, place it down. Lift left heel, place it down. Stretching out the front of the foot. Nice and easy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Shake out the feet and the legs. Let's bounce the feet and the legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Come to stillness with the legs and the feet. Maybe you want to grab the sides of the chair seat for this. Maybe you don't want to use your arms. Let's just do this. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. So squeezing those abs every time you lift those legs. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then back to center. Again, give them a shake. Very nice. Let's take the palms face down on the thighs. Maybe the legs go a little bit wider here as we start circling the rib cage. Oh. See if you can isolate those ribs. Everything else is still except the ribs. So we're giving a nice squeeze to those internal organs that work busily 24/7. So send some love to your internal organs, your colon, your heart, your kidneys, your pancreas. Inhaling forward, squeezing as you round in the back. Let's do 4 more in this direction. 3 more. 2, 1. Nice. Back to center. Now, if you have weights, grab your hand weights. If not, a soft fist, palms facing down onto the thighs. So weights are always optional, nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class. We'll start and we'll stay on the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And then taking it down, recovering in the middle, we'll shift to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. And now we're going to keep sitting tall. We're going to alternate legs and they'll still stay pointing forward. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale for 8, 7, 6, squeeze the abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Legs come down. Let's take the legs a little bit wider, not too wide. And then the arms are going to come down by the side of the body. The palms face the midline. So here you can tilt the torso forward. No weight or one weight in each hand. Weights are optional. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pumps, hold the arms up. 8, 7, drop the shoulders away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms slowly, resisting your gravity, tilt forward with the torso. Now the palms face the back wall behind you The arms are going to stay straight. They're elevated above the bum. So the palms face the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those weights, those hands down, weight or no weight. And you can lose the weights if you were using them. We're going to do just a brief stand to sit routine, and then we'll move to Shavasana. So stacking palms over the heart center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We'll do 4, 3, 2. This time, don't land on one, just hover, keeping the torso upright as best you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to straight. Very nice. Come back down to your chair. You can sit all the way in the back of your chair now. Just a few breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, press the air away. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, press it down. Nice. Hands can rest calmly there on your lap. You can sit tall. Crown of head lines up with tailbone. And breathing into any residual tension that might remain. Just giving the body a gentle scan. Noticing the effects of the practice now. And then once you've organized arms and legs, just letting the eyes drop closed here. Relaxing the face and jaw, the back of the neck. And then noticing a deep relaxation forming in the soles of the feet. Our little imaginary hot tub ritual here. Just imagine you're placing those feet in this delicious warmth, this relaxation. And that warmth moves into the feet, into the ankles, into the low legs. And then it moves into the knees, permeating the complex structure of the knees. And then it moves into the thighs, allowing the legs and the feet to become very, very heavy. From there, it moves into the hips and the pelvis. The low back releases, the buttocks release. And then from the torso, from the pelvis, it moves into the waist and torso. So this warmth moves into the ribs, the heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, small intestine, large intestine, colon, stomach. All the vital organs marinating in delicious relaxation. From there, it moves into the chest and shoulders and rolls down both arms, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. From there, it moves into the throat and the neck. And from there, it goes into the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates every cell in the body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together. The whole body together. The whole body together. And while we rest in Shavasana, here is a poem from Mary Oliver entitled Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert, repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And then on your next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead one more time, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, samastiti, this beating heart. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you stand in the light of your own true self. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.